Welcome back. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Theme Park Wizard. Another live stream. Got my Disneyland shirt on. We're going to talk about the announcements today. The announcements for Destination D. We couldn't live stream the live stream because it was just too early in the morning. It was 6 o'clock in the morning here when they did it. It's 9:15 over there, or 9 o'clock over there. So I figured I'd run down all the announcements here on the live stream. Thank you so much to everyone that joined the HHN live stream. Some nice amount of new subscribers from that, so that's awesome. Thank you so much for that. Plenty more HHN content coming with the meet and greets, the food, and more live streams. So be sure to check that out and turn on those notification bells. So now we have a couple people in here. Let's go ahead and join. Let's go ahead and share the screen and talk about what Disney announced today at their parks presentation. Alright, so here we go. So I'm just going to run it through on Twitter, and we'll go along the thread, announcement by announcement by announcement, and I'll share my thoughts on it. Alright, so let's go. Alright, so the first thing announced was Star Tours. They announced a few times now that new destinations will be coming in Star Tours in 2024. Well, one of those new destinations will be Ahsoka. So Ahsoka's planets, or some of the places from the Ahsoka show, will be making their way to Star Tours next year, next spring. So probably about that again, that April to May time frame. All right, March to May time frame. So that'll be cool. So it confirmed that there are some new destinations coming. Of course, Mando is supposed to come. I'm not sure if he's there or not. I haven't been on Star Tours in a while, but now we have Ahsoka. So that's cool. That's next year. We have a new meet and greet Asha. Asha, the Disney princess from the new film Wish, which comes out in November, will be soon coming to Epcot at Disney World, and then though she'll be here at Disneyland, probably in Fantasyland and Disneyland Paris. Probably when her movie comes out, probably in November. And I assume in Disneyland she'll be here in Fantasyland as well. So we'll check. That's cool. And then they gave an update on the world's first Frozen themed land, which is going to be opening in November 20th. They announced it earlier this week, but they, as I thought they would, they reiterated the concept art and the concept. So here's the world of Frozen. We have the Frozen Ever After attraction there, and the roller coaster, the sleigh coaster, looks pretty cool. I like how it goes against the water like that. It's pretty nice. So yeah, great, fantastic addition to Hong Kong Disneyland. They definitely need it. And we're also coming to Paris, and I'm sure other locations as well. Then, moving on down, the Hatbox Ghost, which is confirmed to come to Disney World, is going to be making his debut at the Disney World Haunted Mansion in late November. So, probably around Thanksgiving week, I'm guessing. So, that is late November. And the reason why he's the Disney Imagineers gave more details on the Hatbox Ghost, how he materialized as he passed down this hallway. I know people said it doesn't fit story-wise. That is because this guy, he is going to be an unhappy haunt. So all the happy haunts materialize after the Madame Leota scene. But he's an unhappy haunt, so he can appear wherever he wants, according to Bruce Vaughn. And this is interesting. So I was not expecting Avengers E-Ticket update. I'm glad we got something. Still no like open it, construction start time, opening date, anything like that. But we did get the back of this ride vehicle. Looks like a Transformers ride vehicle, but this is the Avengers ride vehicle. Looks like it can hold maybe like 12 people. Like reminds me of like the Peter Pan, Transformers, ride vehicles they have going on there. So that's cool. I expect it to be just like Transformers, a nice 2-story attraction, a nice dark ride for DCA. Hopefully it's really cool. But I'm glad we got some details on it. Just more concept art. This thing can go through time jumps like the Guardians of the Galaxy ships, as you can see here. And yeah, I hope. Again, there's no start time though. There's nothing. Not even there's an end date, no end date, no start time. So I don't know. We have this art, and who knows when? Maybe I'm hoping. Fingers crossed that when the Avengers Vault store opens this week, and it said mid-September, so the other one, the Superstore, closes on the 14th. So I'm guessing on the 15th or very soon after the Avengers Vault will open. Maybe on that day we'll get Disney Parks blog post about the Avengers e-ticket attraction, because that is the exit gift shop to this attraction. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we get some more info there, especially because we actually got this concept art of the vehicle. I'm hoping that it's kind of a precursor to some more information just in a few days. So we'll have to see. Yeah. The 15th is, let me see what day it is. That's next Friday. So we will hopefully on Friday get some info about that. But the vehicle looks cool. As long as it's not a simulator and on a track, that's fine with me. After that, Disney announced the Country Bear Musical Jamboree will be getting a refresh. It's going to reopen in 2024 with the same Country Bears. They'll just be singing Disney songs in a country tone instead of whatever they do now. I haven't seen the show, but apparently it's kind of vulgar sometimes or inappropriate. So they're getting rid of all the inappropriateness and placing it with all of Disney songs, singing them in an authentic country sound. They'll get classic country singers, which would be cool. And yeah, so the show is here to stay. Hey, the show is here to stay, and that'll be coming up in 2024. Cool stuff. And then I see most of the stuff is just like has no information attached to it, and there's no concrete dates for a lot of these things. But cool to get excited. Especially about that Avengers e-ticket attraction. Again, I'm hoping we get more info on this on Friday. But moving on down. This morning they announced the Pirates of the Caribbean themed tavern lounge, but they also used the word tavern somewhere else I saw. Will be coming to the Adventureland and Magic Kingdom Park. I've seen the other Pirates of the Caribbean attraction. It'll be the first of its kind experience regarding extending the story of the Pirates of the Caribbean. No idea when it's happening, but this seems like something that can pop in next year. But it's cool. However, we have Pirates of the Caribbean themed restaurant and tavern. Obviously, yeah, the tavern includes alcohol, so seems really cool. Includes hopefully this guy's an animatronic bird, just like we have Rosita at the Tropical Hideaway. Hopefully this guy is an animatronic. I'm sure he will be. Watching you eat and drink. Yeah, no idea when it's coming, but hopefully next year. And then we have Zootopia coming to Shanghai Disney. This is opening. I don't think we got an official opening date, but it's this year. This land's just about done, and it looks fantastic. Disney shared a whole bunch of information on this earlier last week, and you check that out on my Twitter page. They showed videos of the animatronics and cool stuff like that. And all the construction walls in front of Epcot will finally be done and gone by December. December 5th will be two things. They'll be having the new Epcot nighttime show, Illuminous, which replaces Harmonious. Maybe like that. Us ending. It'll have fireworks, lasers, projections, and more. No drones. That's what's rumored, but fireworks, projections, lasers, and all that good stuff that Harmonious and Epcot have ever had, but just in a different story. Okay. The barges this time will not be stuck in the middle of the lake. They'll be able to retract back into the backstage areas. But also, the whole Community Core Plaza will be done by December 5th, so all those walls will be gone, and then you'll have these nice plants, and you'll have this rebuilt building here. And all this is under construction walls here. And oh, sorry, this is the new building. So, but this, guys, can you believe it? This plaza park thing and this building took 4 years. It will have taken by the time December 5th comes, it will have taken 4 years to build this. Add some trees. 4 years. Insane to me. But it'll finally be done. Just a couple of months. One thing that is done and has an official opening date, which is kind of far. Makes sense because Disney's fiscal year starts October 1st, so I'm guessing that's why. But even then, it's still 2 weeks after that. Moana Journey of Water is done, and I know it's done because they're having AP previews and they have cast member previews already happening, but it won't officially open until October 16th. That's 1 month from now for a thing that's already done. But again, October 1st because that's their new fiscal year, so they can put the expense on there. But it's still 2 weeks after that new fiscal year, so I don't know why, but there it is. So 1 month this officially opens, even though it's completely done. So weird. And I know they won't have soft openings like Universal does. Because the cast member previews are the soft openings for that. But it's an interactive water walkthrough attraction. You can interact with the water. Like Moana does so wonderfully in the movie. You can go meet Te Fiti, not an animatronic, just a statue, but go meet her and take a photo with her. And the water will be jumping around. You can make the water jump around. A pretty cool experience. Certainly not something to wait for it. There shouldn't be a wait time for it. It's just a walkthrough. It's like one of those trails at Animal Kingdom. Just like the Adventureland Treehouse, which is going to open this fall at Disneyland. It's kind of a walkthrough thing. Pretty cool. Nice way to cool off in Epcot. And yeah, looks like more of an Animal Kingdom thing to me, but yeah, I'm not the expert. Here's Luminous, debuting on December 5th, include fireworks, fountains, lasers, lighting effects, and music. The Symphony of Us. Hopefully it's not as bad as Harmonious. We'll have to see. And then they continued saying for the third time in recent memory, last time was actually 10 years ago. It seems shorter, but it was 10 years ago. Test Track will be reimagined again. This is again Test Track's third time being reimagined here. And it is sponsored by Chevy. Those sponsorship deals last about 10 years. And like I said, last time it was reimagined was 10 years ago. So, makes sense. And it's very Tron-like now. So, it looks very Tron-y. And, of course, they have a Tron roller coaster. So, they probably want to differentiate the attraction from Tron. And it's coming up on 10 years. So, they figured, let's try another version. This one looks very foresty and naturey with electric cars. The ones at Tron are electric. But I guess they'll be in a regular electric car. And, again, probably conservation. Yeah. Test Track always had a message, so actually the original Test Track actually had basically had no message. It was exactly what it was. Test Track, it showed you the process of building a car, what it goes, they build it, then they do all these tests, including the crash tests and all that stuff, and then it's ready for selling. They're ready to go to the dealership. So to be on the market. That's what the test track was originally for. Now it's like trotty and different, but same with that same aspects now. I don't know what's gonna be now, but um, looks cool. Test track's a great ride. So whatever theme they add it to, it will be pretty good. Maybe it'll be the testing of electric car, same process, the same building process, but this just time with a Tesla or an electric car, and then it does all the crash. But maybe they'll do some new tests. Maybe electric cars go through some other tests that non-electric cars go through. And maybe we'll add that in. That'd be cool. Way to change it up a little bit. But I don't think the track is changing, the layout or anything. But certainly it's probably better. It makes more sense than the trotty look it has right now. Kind of back to the originals. That'd be cool. Again, no idea when it's happening though. They don't put any opening date or starting date or anything. So it could be in 2085, 2035, 2065, 2024. Who knows? But they lately Disney just says something, puts out a piece of concept art, and then forgets about it for like a while. And maybe they hope you forget about it too, because like Moana, we'll get to that. But Moana and Zootopia, last year they put a nice little piece of concept art. They didn't say what if though. What if this could be happening? And well, that was truly what if, because that's replaced by something else. And who knows if there's something else is also considered too. So that's why they don't put any dates or anything, because who knows? I mean, then maybe they'll just change their mind, like, it's so weird. But this is for sure happening. These are the Hatbox Ghost, and the things do have dates, like small things like the Hatbox Ghost shows. Wrapping up construction, but test track, I feel like it'll be next year, but they don't say anything, so who knows? Who knows? And the international parks, all that stuff, they do have dates, or is under construction, so it's at least happening. Again, like Disney Studios, Washington Studios Paris has a massive expansion. It's ongoing. I think it's gonna open next year. It's supposed to open like this year, a couple years ago, but the pandemic of course slowed it up. But their own Frozen Land and Massive Lake World of Color type show will be opening probably next year. With the Tokyo stuff as well opening next year. So international parks are killing it with actual new cool additions. Here, the US, where Disney owns all the parks, they don't want to spend the money. If you're curious about that, if you're wondering why is Tokyo getting this cool thing, and why is, except for Paris needs the addition, but why is Shanghai getting Zootopia, and why is Hong Kong getting this cool Frozen? It's because Disney doesn't own those, It's a 51-49 split. So the Chinese companies or the other companies in Oriental Land Company in Tokyo, for example, they foot most of the costs, and Disney licenses their name and products to them, so they don't have to really pay for it. So that's why they get the cool stuff, and the stuff that Disney has to pay for is the cheap. You realize that's the cheap stuff and the small stuff and the domestic parks. Paris used to be like that, but Disney bought back the remaining percentage, and Disney owns Disneyland Paris. But Walt Disney Studios Park is literally as big as my house. Like seriously, it's not that big. So they needed their 2.2 billion euro expansion that they're getting. And to be fair, that started kind of before Disney went cheap. So, it's kind of a product of Disney's past, aka before COVID. In 2019, when the good times are rolling. So, very curious. If you're curious why, like Tokyo just keeps announcing cool things, and that's the brand new Space Mountain, the brand new hotels, all that cool stuff. That's why. But back to the domestic parks. Little Disney Cruise Line segment came. But Disney Cruise Line has their own panel, so I don't know why this wasn't there. Just like Disney Treasure stuff should be there. That was announced earlier this week. Weird, but whatever. Disney Lookout Cay at Lighthouse Point is the name of the brand new private island that is in development. No, There's Castaway Cay, and then we'll have this one, Disney's Lookout Cay at Lighthouse Point, which is a very long name. I'm sure people will just call it Lookout Cay. Looks good. The private islands, two of my friends actually recently went on a Disney cruise and both stopped at Castaway Cay and sent me pictures, and they're gorgeous. So this looks just as gorgeous, and looks to have some cool amenities like a restaurant. And I'm sure they have water slides and all the good stuff. So this should be a fun addition whenever it's done. It's in development though. I don't know if that means under construction or I don't know. But we'll see. And again, something else that probably should have been announced at the Disney Cruise Line panel. The Disney Adventure is the name of the new ship. This is the first Disney ship to sail from Singapore through Southeast Asia and also feature the Disney service, storytelling, entertainment everyone knows and loves, and fireworks at sea. So this is that cheap ship that, or the ship that Disney got on a discount and kind of refurbished. So that's cool. And that's going to set sail in December. Actually, no, is it? No, that's Disney Treasure. I don't know what ship it is, but that one's December 31st, 2024. This one, I don't know, but Disney's cruise ship is, they're moving. They're expanding it because it is the most profitable, consistently profitable business. So, take that Disney cruise, everybody. Here it is, Fantasy Springs at Tokyo Disney. Looks gorgeous again because it's not paid for by Disney, but absolutely gorgeous. That includes 3 new lands to Tangled over here, Rapunzel, Tangled, Peter Pan over here, which has 2 dark rides, the Pixie Hollow one and the Peter Pan one. Tangled has 1 ride. Then Frozen has 1 ride. And this is, of course, basically super similar to Paris's version, or in Hong Kong's version. They're all the same. But yeah, this is 1 brand new expansion with a brand new in-park hotel right here. And all this massive land with 4 new rides is going to open in 2024. So looks great. They recently showed a video of the Peter Pan area, and it looks chef's kiss. So, good job, Tokyo. Definitely want to take a trip to Tokyo for Universal and Disney over there. Boom. Moving on next. Okay, yes. Now here we go to the blue sky. Look at what's possible dreaming big at Disney parks. AKA the What If segment. This is not part of the What If segment though. This is happening. Zootopia is getting its new show, replacing It's Tough to Be a Bug. I don't know when. Probably next year. Seems like something that could happen fairly soon. Yeah. Zootopia Land is not coming to Animal Kingdom, but they will get a nice show. And I love Zootopia, so I'm fine with it. And last I heard, It's Tough to Be a Bug is kind of old, kind of worn out. So very exciting for that. And here it is. So Walt Disney Imagineering plans to reimagine Dial Land USA into a new land inspired by a region sometimes referred to as the tropical Americas. Now, so the region, so this is what's going to happen. Dial Land is for sure becoming the tropical Americas. Indiana Jones and Encanto, not sure if that's coming. Those are being considered. But the tropical Americas is just a fantastic theme for Animal Kingdom, I believe. I mean, again, they have Asia, Africa, I think those are the only 2 continents they have, if I remember correctly. But yeah, so that's another continent. I've long said they should need another continent. Tropical Americas works perfectly because that's that same vibe. But what they're not sure is that's coming for sure. But what they're not sure is the attractions. So Indiana Jones, the same one we have here. Disneyland could be right over here. And Encanto, what looks like a meet and greet, but it could be an attraction, could be right here. But they can totally change it. But the tropical Americas are coming to Dinoland USA at some point in the future. Who knows when? But that's cool. Anything over Dinoland is an upgrade to me. Again, we don't know when. But something that is happening and happening as soon as tomorrow. That Figment meet and greet that was announced at D23 last year will begin happening tomorrow inside the Imagination Pavilion. His ride won't be getting touched, not getting refurbished, but he will be meeting people, so good to know there. And listen, up next they will have more projects, blah blah blah. Thank you for special weekend coverage, blah blah blah. And that's it. That is all. Those are all the D23 announcements. A lot more than I expected, to be honest. But nothing too exciting again, except for the Tropical Americas. But we don't know really what that's going to be. Disney doesn't really give dates or anything anymore, so it's hard to get excited about something that may get changed. You know. But we'll see what happens at next year's D23 Expo. They announced that it's happening August 8th through 10th next year. I do plan to be at the Parks panel. The Parks panel will be held in a special panel. The main panel is actually being moved to the Honda Center, which is the big hockey arena they have over there just a few miles south of Disneyland. And that will be the main events stage there. So the Parks panel will have 20,000 people can go see the Parks panel for that presentation. So you have much higher chance of getting in. And hopefully, because I don't really care about the rest of the expo, but I definitely go buy a ticket just for the Parks panel there. So hopefully I'll be able to do that and sit in a good spot and see the live stream the Parks panel for all of you next year at D23. What was your favorite D23 announcement? Let me know in the comments below. Subscribe for more theme park updates and more live streams, especially from Halloween Horror Nights and other theme parks. And as always, have a Disney day.